What's up, guys? So we are in my new gear closet and we are talking about the Ultimate Direction Hardrocker vest, and this is the 2021 version. They've made several of these. They're getting hard to find. They're out of stock on the website, and usually these are limited edition, so you might have to find them on a third-party website or maybe used. Ultimate Direction sent this to me to review, and even though they sent it to me, I'm still going to be very honest with the pros and cons of this vest. Okay, so first things first, this pack is size small. I usually wear size small in Ultimate Direction kit, and it seems to fit fine, just like I would want it to fit. I could go to a medium for sure, but I do like a tighter fit. If you were going to be overloading the pack and you're kind of on the midst of two sizes, definitely size up. It will be a little bit more comfortable. Okay, so in terms of features of this pack, it's just over 10 ounces for the small. It actually has ice axe attachments, which are pretty cool in my opinion. I haven't put an axe on this pack, but I definitely would. It's right up my alley for sure. And it looks like it would be pretty easy to rig an axe to this pack versus, some of the Solomon packs, it's kind of difficult. You've got to get creative. It doesn't have an actual ice axe loop. Other features of this pack include the trekking pole attachments here, which work really well. I've used them several times, and they have a little button here. You can secure them if you're not using trekking poles, so that they're not flapping around. The other features of this pack is it actually does have an included Rainfly here. Yeah, I mean, if you're running ultras, here you can see the Rainfly will go over the pack. If you are competing in ultras, rain or shine events, I could see this being handy. If it's pouring down rain, yeah, I would use this. Most likely, if you're using this as kind of a hobby pack, or you're a hiker / trail runner, mountain runner, and you don't race, you may or may not be going out when the weather's bad. So, you could easily cut this out. I really wish that they had this on a zipper and or some buttons or something, so you could remove this if you want. If you're an ounce counter, this is extra weight. I haven't cut it off yet. I have so many packs, I just feel like I'll leave this here. Because if it is raining, I'll probably use this one, and I do go out in the rain. So, okay. Something else this pack features, which is a pretty nice feature, is it has a tracker pocket here. If you ever race ultras or races that require a tracker, that's what this pocket's for. It has a hole here for the antenna so that you can get accurate satellite tracking. It also works for GPS devices, and I've seen a lot of reviews where people say that it works perfectly. It may work perfectly, but if you use an inReach Mini, it won't. The inReach Mini is too small. It will slide down to the bottom of the pocket, and so as you can see, unless you have something underneath the inReach in this pocket, there's no way that you're going to keep this antenna through the antenna hole. There's just no way. It's just going to slide down. I tried it. If you're using a full-size inReach, though, which would certainly be overkill. Let's see if I haven't tried it because this thing's just too heavy. I think that it might actually be too big. Yeah, you would definitely not mess with this, because if you ever have to access the inReach to use, navigation or something, it's a pain in the butt to take it out. But yeah, that would definitely work. That's not going anywhere, as you can see. But then you have a big heavy inReach on your shoulder, and that's not fun. Okay. I am a huge fan of all the pockets on the shoulder straps. However, I do have a complaint. Okay, so the GPS tracker pocket was on the right side. On the left side, you've got another zipper pocket. This is something I would put like chapstick in or something like that. It's small, but it's easily accessible, and I really do like that. All right, working our way down. This pack has a buckle cinch system, where some packs have the cording system. I've become a fan of the buckles. I don't know, I think it might be a little bit more comfortable. The cording's fine too. It's really just a personal preference. I like both, but I feel like I'm starting to prefer the buckle system. You know, like I said, personal preference. I don't think either is better. These are fully adjustable too. You can slide the sternum straps down. Lots of resistance there, which is good because they probably aren't going to move on you once you have them set. Okay, so over here we have a pocket that this is one of my biggest complaints with the pack. I think it's called a burrito pocket. I don't know why they don't put 2 soft flask pockets up here. I think that's silly. Because let's say you wanted to use one of these pockets for something other than a water bottle. You can do that in a soft flask pocket. But it makes it extremely difficult when they put a different pocket other than a water bottle pocket up here for you to put a water bottle in. They don't seem to be as deep, so most people will force the soft flask in here anyways. I definitely do. Until you drink a little bit of that soft flask, it gets hard to secure this. The zipper will want to walk down over time because there's pressure pushed against the zipper. Once you drink a little bit of the water in the soft flask, you can secure the zipper enough that you will not run the risk of losing your soft flask. But I just wish Ultimate Direction would put 2 soft flask pockets up here. They do it on a lot of their packs, and it drives me nuts. I just want water. And I personally prefer 2 soft flask pockets because I want the front of my pack to be symmetrical so that it's not moving in different ways. Alright, moving on from that, you have another little stretch pocket right in front of the burrito pocket for what I would use for snacks, things like that. Super nice. You have 2 stretch pockets with a seam down the middle of them stitched on the right soft flask pocket. I also use that for snacks, gummies, things like that, electrolyte chews, whatever. Okay, so moving on from that, there's a small pocket right here, as you can see, that has the patch on it. It does not close, so if you can stuff this tightly, I would probably put a pair of gloves in there or something. That's what I did last time. Worked really well for that. And then on the other side, you've got a zipper pocket. So same type of deal. You know, maybe car keys or something if you have to have your keys on you. Something like that. Or gloves. Or if you have an extremely small jacket, that would fit in there too. Okay, and then moving on to the back, you have an open top. It does not secure, which is totally fine. I'm not against that at all. You know, for your snacks or whatever, maybe a heavier jacket. This is a 12-liter pack. Okay, so it's good. I like it. I've used this on many different runs and in the mountains. I primarily run in the mountains. And then on the back here, you actually have a zipper pocket. I did test it. I can reach it while I'm running. This is where I put my ultralight soft shell type windbreaker type jacket. It's like only weighs a couple ounces. I just shove it in there. I can pull it out really easily while I'm running. So that's nice. This also has a key clip here, so maybe they were thinking you put your keys in there, but I put my keys elsewhere because this is an accessible pocket while running, so I definitely want to use it for something that maybe I wouldn't want to take my pack off to access, like a jacket. Alright, now, where that waterproof cover was, that's a zipper pocket, as you can see. Now, this pocket does more than just the waterproof cover. You could slide a water bladder in here. You could also slide more snacks, jackets, really anything. But it's good because, you know, for here maybe you'd slide in your things that you don't want to access as quickly, like your heavier food items, things that you're actually going to take a break for, maybe a water filter. And then this one, maybe a jacket, because it's open, you can just reach back there and pull out your jacket. So yeah, highly capable pack. It definitely is one of the least bouncy packs that I've used, which I really like it. So far, it's probably one of my favorite packs I've ever used, and I've used a ton of trail running packs. It's ridiculous. I've gotten rid of most of them, and I still have like 10. So it's a really good tool to have. So as an alternative, of course, the Salomon Advanced 12-liter packs, Advanced Skin 12 or whatever. Really, I prefer this pack in almost every way possible. The Salomon has one pro, which is the stretchy side pockets. And so, like I was saying, with the Ultimate Direction pack, you are going to be putting your jackets and stuff in this, you know, the minimal amount of real estate you have on this pack. These pockets in the back here, or maybe this zipper pack if you're carrying a small enough jacket. And then you won't have a ton of room for food, which is totally fine if you're running an Ultra that has aid stations and stuff like that. If you're running a Mountain Ultra, like I do, there's a chance that there'll be 0 aid stations, and so you're totally self-reliant and completely self-supported. And so oftentimes I run out of room on a pack like this, and the reason why... See, I can say this stuff because they send it to me, but they don't sponsor me. The Salomon 12-liter pack is the same size pack. The mesh pockets on the side, though, is where I store my jacket. So I will put in one mesh pocket my down jacket. It's the down that I run in. It's the Rab K-On. It's one of the lightest downs on the market. It will stuff in there no problem with extra room. I'll put my super light soft shell in the other mesh pocket and my pair of gloves. So all this minimal real estate is for food. I can carry way more food in this stuff. I even carried micro spikes, which is something you often have to do on mountain ultras. And I also carried a water filter, and I had more room to go. So that is, you know, something that you need to consider. I will say the Ultimate Direction pack bounces less. And so I actually will go for that pack more times than I go for this. But when I need the extra space, I will still go for the Salomon. I really want Ultimate Direction to create the ultimate pack, which would be something just like the Hardrocker, except it would have 2 soft flaps pockets and it would have the mesh pockets on the side. Because then it would be literally the perfect pack. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed this review, please consider subscribing. I have a ton of stuff coming out. I've got another Ultimate Direction pack. This is the Mountain, the new Mountain Vest. It's a really nice pack. I've got the Scarpa Phantom Tech versus the La Sportiva G5 Evo boots. I have the Edelrid Beast Light Ultralight Ice Climbing Crampons, and I've got a Glacier Peak Single Push Lewitt Trail. Bunch of videos coming. So if you guys like what you see, please consider subscribing. This is the Ultimate Direction Hardrocker pack. Thanks for watching.